Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to our Zoom, our live this evening. Super excited that I get to introduce you to the name of our amazing hydrogen water product. Maybe we can mute the other people that we're getting a little bit of feedback here. Um, so the more that I learn about this product, the more excited I become about this. And tonight you're going to hear from our amazing Dr. Sarda. You're also going to hear from people that have tried the product, and they're going to share the benefits that they have experienced firsthand. So first of all, the name of the product, are you ready with a little drum roll? Nueva Nitro. The name of this product is Nueva Nitro. Now, let me tell you just a little bit about Dr. Sarda, and then we will jump right in. Thanks everyone for being here. So Dr. Sarda is a board certified OBGYN. She's completed 2 master's programs in regenerative medicine at the University of South Florida and Georgetown University School of Medicine. Her emphasis has been on nutritional supplementation, diet and lifestyle, peptides for another time, and functional medicine. She has 25 years of experience in formulating, teaching, lecturing, and treating patients around the globe. She currently is the medical director, chief medical officer of 10X Health Systems, which was co-founded by Gary Brecka and Brandon Dawson. So Dr. Sarda, welcome. Thank you so much for being with us this evening.
Well, thank you for that nice introduction. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Excellent, excellent. You caught me traveling, so I'm glad this worked out.
Well,
So just let me know if you have any audio issues or anything, okay?
I think we're great. I think we're great. So
Perfect.
this product and the broad spectrum benefits of it, very, very impressive. Let's start by just asking basically, what are the benefits, Dr. Sarda, of hydrogen water? Just
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. No, I think that we all know that there's lots of hydrogen water out there. So I think we definitely want to focus tonight on what's unique about our hydrogen water. And we'll get to that in a minute. But first, if we wanted to talk about hydrogen, we want to talk about its benefits. And basically, that's going to be its anti-inflammatory effects. It's going to be the fact that it is the smallest and the lightest molecule out there so that it can cross the blood-brain barrier. The other advantage that we're going to have with that is going to be what it does for for instance, like protecting lactic acid, for muscle soreness. It's really, really the anti-inflammatory effect is what I want to really promote about the hydrogen.
well, and we all know that at the root cause of dis-ease is the inflammatory response, right? So one more
Absolutely.
one more thing
That's
I want to bring out about the hydrogen water, and then we're going to get to the meat of this thing where the differentiators really are, is I'd like you to just give us in layman's terms kind of a description of what is autophagy. And I'll tell you that um, this is something that those of us who intermittent fast became familiar with because if you go a little while without eating food, your body naturally does autophagy. And when you're taking the hydrogen water, this is one of the brilliant things that hydrogen water, just by itself, without the other benefits we're going to be talking about, one of the things that it does. So
absolutely. So again, with the anti-inflammatory effect, with the autophagy, or just as you said so well, it's killing dead cells, killing sick cells. So we have to remove those cells or they will go and actually damage other cells. We also need to remove those cells so that our bone marrow will get stimulated and produce more healthy cells. So autophagy is a normal part of life. We just don't do it very well as we age or we become inflamed. So we need extra boosters to help with our autophagy. We need extra boosters to remove our lactic acid. Hydrogen does such a good job. I always think of it like a Pac-Man eating those dots. It just kind of comes in. Yeah, I may be aging myself, but as the Pac-Man comes in, it kind of neutralizes everything in its sight, but it can get to the brain. And that's probably one of its biggest benefits.
Right. Okay. So now this product, we have the exclusive rights for this product in all of network marketing and direct sales, and it is patent pending. The thing that patent covers is the fact that we have used an amino acid called citrulline that enhances or boosts nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide is something that your body produces naturally, and it helps to expand and to relax the veins. And so it's a vasodilator, really, and it has a multiplicity of benefits. I'm just thinking about a vein, right? A vein. And if it's slightly occluded, and the blood flow can't happen as easily, then it hampers the body's ability for circulation. When you can enhance that with nitric oxide, it impacts every single cell of the body. And so if you would jump in and tell us a little bit about the benefits, the multiplicity of benefits of nitric oxide.
Sure. Okay. So let's kind of bring science to real life. I think the science, we get kind of in the weeds with that sometimes. Let's kind of bring it down to real life. We need to talk about, like, just like you explained so well, just think of opening the blood vessel. That's what you have to remember about nitric oxide. First of all, the fact that they're two combined is what makes this so great, right? We're working on our inflammation, but we're opening the blood vessel. What happens when you get more blood flow? You get more oxygen. So that's the whole key. You have to remember that the presence of disease is when you don't have good oxygen. The way to fight disease is to give yourself more oxygen. So we're going to give more oxygen to our cardiovascular system, more oxygen to our gastrointestinal system, more oxygen to our brain. It's going to improve our cognition. It's going to improve our athletic performance. We know about this product because it actually has its own clinical studies, which is great. And we know from this product that in just a matter of 45 minutes, you have 100% increase in your levels. And we also know from clinical studies that this is going to give you up to 20 hours from one serving of this product.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that really blew me away, because I think, like, people have their morning cup of Joe, right? And how long does the effects of a cup of coffee last? Like, what
Right, you
this
get that 20-minute boost and you get that hour benefit, maybe 90 minutes. We're talking 20 hours. So you're getting increase up to 100% in about that first 45 minutes. Right? We open our drink, we want to consume that drink you want to consume it within about an hour of its time frame. Remember, if you're working on your muscles, you don't just do one rep at a time. You do several reps at a time. So we want to get it in. We don't want to dabble when we open this drink. We want to get it consume it within that first hour. During that first 45 minutes, it's going to have about 100% increase, and that's going to last you all day long.
and I think it peaks like it's at its peak at about 4 hours. Like, your coffee doesn't last you that long, right?
Oh, no, not at all. Right. That's the other benefit to it. As you get that peak and you're coming down, well, you might need a second boost. And you've got that 45 minutes, and then you'll have your evening boost. So it gives you a much longer lifespan.
So think about this, you guys. The clinical trials, which are impressive. Anytime you've got a product that has clinical trials associated with it, it just brings a new level of credibility, and it's clinically proven to improve cognitive function, right? Just when you get more circulation, you get more oxygen to all of these parts. It impacts every single cell in your body. So
in the 1992, nitric oxide kind of got dubbed as the miracle molecule. We saw what it could do. In fact, in 1998, it got awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. and for the vasodilation effects it could do for the heart, for the gut, for the brain, for erectile dysfunction. No wonder it got a Nobel Peace Prize. But
It-
but
And on
but
that,
it,
yeah, so you already mentioned how to use it. The cool thing about this is it's going to come in a stick pack sachet. And so you open it, you put it in your water. The minute your water changes colors, you're going to drink it. You're going to consume it, like Dr. Sarda said, within an hour so that you get the maximum benefit. Keep in mind that hydrogen is a gas, right? And you want to optimize your use of it. Who, Dr. Sarda, like who is this for? Do Is it for anybody? What age? Just a little bit about, and when would you probably recommend taking it, in the morning or before a workout? Like pre-workout, or what do you recommend?
so kind of yes, yes, and yes. So, as soon as feet hit the floor, we want to get going. We want to get going with that oxygen boost, right? We want to wake up. We want to wake up the juices. We want to get going. Certainly pre-workout would be wonderful. You need your most blood flow, your most nitric oxide at the time you're working out. I kind of really, to simplify it, I always say it's for two groups. It's for those that are sick and want to get well, and it's for those that are well and they don't want to get sick. So this is for everyone. It
I,
fits everyone. And there's some time in your day that you're a little low and you need a boost. There's
I
some time of your day that your muscles have been overworked and you need to soak up lactic acid. And we're all inflamed. We all have pesticides, herbicides, processed foods, cell phone towers, bills, taxes, kids, everything. We nobody's without inflammation. So this product is for everyone. But the benefit is it's 2 in 1. You're getting increased blood flow, increased oxygen, anti-inflammatory, and oh, while we're there, let's eat up some of these free radicals. And I don't know that people always understand free radicals. It's cellular waste. I liken it to like cellular poop that has to go, use waste. You have to mop that up. Well, that's what this product will do. We're doing it every day, all the time. The problem is in this day and age, we overdo it. There's just so much stress in we're so taxed. We're so inflamed.
yeah.
So we're gonna have our anti-inflammatory effect. We're gonna have our vasodilation, more oxygen. If you just remember that, vasodilation, more blood flow, more oxygen. Everything is better with oxygen.
Yes, yes, yes. So now I think let's pop to a few of our testimonials. You guys, people that have had a chance to try this, I've been having the most absolute FOMO because mine is sitting there waiting for me in San Diego, which is where I will be tomorrow. But we've got Jen Cooper, we've got Shiloh Ekstrom Visual with us, Leslie Fink, and then Michelle Barnes. These women have tried the product, and I want you to hear from them what their results are. So, Jen, are you ready, baby? Take it away.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me, Margie? Thank you so much for having me. And Dr. Carda, thank you so much for bringing your expertise to us and all of our friends here. My gosh, you guys, I was so honored when I was asked to sample some of these products and give some honest feedback. And I will tell you, honestly, that I have a bit of a white paper mentality just because of my previous career in medical devices. So I tend to be very skeptical, although I do trust science more than I do my own opinion. So the day that I started trying this was actually after a night that I'm a mom to 4 kids, and my youngest is 3. Out of nowhere, she had a bad night, and she's screaming in the background, so you probably can hear her. She's a bit of a wild thing, and she kept me up about 3 times that night, so my sleep was interrupted. And so have you guys ever gotten up in the morning and gone to the coffee pot, and you kind of feel like you feel the fuzzy brain and like the morning fog, and like you just need a minute and you don't want anybody to just talk to you just yet? That's how I felt that day for sure. Because I was up half the night. And so I did what they said. I opened it up. I got it right down the hatch. I usually go to my workout right after I do a few things in the morning. And so I got it right down the hatch. And I have to tell you, I am not a I'm not a proponent of immediate acting things. I'm always like, gotta allow it time, body's got to adjust. Y'all, this went straight to my head. Like when I say that within 5 to 10 minutes that the morning fog sort of lifted, I literally could feel it. And I was like, oh, that's gotta be in my head. That's gotta be a placebo effect. Went upstairs to work out. The weights were nothing. My exercise, I flew right through my exercise. I'm like, okay, that was crazy. And guys, I thought it was in my head. The next day, she was up again the following night. So then I went back and did the same thing again, same exact feeling. It felt like everything just opened up. That's what it felt like. My eyes were clear, the morning fog was gone, and I went up and hit my workout again. And that has happened for the last 5 days straight. So this is legit, guys. I had a wonderful experience.
Without feeling jittery. That's the thing that's so nice about it. I do want to say you don't get that speed feeling that you get with crushing caffeine or crushing a Red Bull or crushing, something like that. That's the beauty of this. It's that nitric oxide getting in. It's that hydrogen to your brain.
It's funny you say that, Dr. Carda, because anybody that knows me knows that I love my Starbucks and I love my coffee. Everybody knows this about Jen Cooper. And I will tell you that this morning, I actually didn't even finish my coffee after my workout. And that has not happened to me in probably 20 years.
Big stuff. Thank you, Jen. Shiloh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Indeed we can.
All right, Margie, thank you. Dr. Carda, this has been an amazing experience, educational, but this is my day 2, you all. I have to say so much that Jen said. It is me. I am a Starbucks junkie. I actually shifted over to Dunkin'. I love my coffees. And I'm going to tell you, my first day, I didn't have a lot of sleep. I was doing my routine on the phone with Tim, and I was having the conversation. I was walking. All of you, we did take this on an empty stomach. I did want to say that. Preface this. We got up, before the feet hit the floor, we kind of run downstairs, empty stomach, slam it, and I got my stuff on and I took a walk. I will tell you, by 5 to 10 minutes into my walk, I have a perma smile. Okay. I'm that lady walking on the street. I'm like that old lady, like, oh my gosh, I'm waving to people. Not only everything Jen said, but the mood boost was incredible. Like going from like, I'm okay to amazing in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But this is the best part. It kept going all day long. So I also hit the weights right away, and I did one of the best workouts I've done in years. I mean, I was lifting heavy. I felt amazing. I could feel the blood rush and the oxygen. Like that nitric oxide is no joke. That was really a huge thing for me. My eyes are clear. I feel great. But again, no jitters. Everything that Jen said, it is amazing, and it's clean. It tastes clean. It feels clean. You're not coming down and crashing. That's really important because I'm very sensitive to stimulants, and this made me feel incredible, and it still feels incredible. This is day 2. I can still feel it, y'all. I feel amazing. You're going to love this.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Nueva Nitro, you guys. Nueva Nitro. All right, let's bring on Leslie. Are you there?
Margie, I think we also need to bring up the fact that it's the combination. It's combining the benefits of both products, and the fact that they were wise enough to use the citrulline amino acid instead of the arginine. That's kind of the typical thing you think of with nitric oxide, and we found that citrulline has better bioavailability. It's better absorbed. It doesn't have quite as much of that first pass effect. So in other words, you don't lose it as much in your body. So we're just getting a bigger bang for our buck by using the citrulline amino acid to get us more nitrogen oxide.
Insane. Amazing. And that's what the patent is all about. All right, Leslie, do we have Leslie Fink? There she is. Come on in, girl.
Okay, my video is not working.
Okay.
My camera won't come up. Can you go to Michelle and let me get on a different machine?
Michelle. You unmute, baby.
All right. Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh, this has been amazing. I swear I'm probably more excited than I've ever been, which I know is crazy for those of you that know me, know that I'm always excited, but now I'm even more excited because let me tell you guys, I and Dr. Carda, thank you so much. Thank you for being on tonight. I'm like taking notes like a mad woman the whole time you're talking. I love your energy. I love how brilliant you are. I'm so excited that you are here to help us share this amazing message. But so I did get I got the product on Saturday morning and the box was sitting there and I wasn't feeling that well on Saturday. I kind of had like I don't know if it was like a stomach bug, maybe it was like an ulcer since we've been through hell and back in the last 3 weeks, with losing a company, starting a new company, and now it's just been like nonstop. So I felt a little under the weather on Saturday. And so I was playing Uno with my youngest son and we're sitting there and we're playing Uno and I just felt like crap. And I was like, I'm just gonna, I think they sent me some samples of the hydrogen water with nitric oxide. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pop that sucker open. So I drink one and it's, room temperature because I just pulled it out of the box. And I was like, wow, this actually tastes great. And then I didn't even think anything really, like I'm sitting there playing Uno and stuff like that. And um, my 16-year-old standing like right next to me, like staring at me, is freaking me out. I gotta love teenagers. Anyway, I'll be right there, honey. I promise. Anyway, so what happened was we're sitting there, we're playing Uno, and like I said, didn't feel that great. And I'm not even kidding you, within probably 10 to 15 minutes of finishing that product, and it might not have even been that long. But I literally I felt like this like huge fog was just like lifted off of me. And it was like all of a sudden I just felt so good. And I felt like total clarity, total focus. Like I felt just good and energy. But just felt great. And I just kept saying, oh my God, you guys, like, I seriously feel so good right now. And I just kept saying it over and over, like we're playing Uno. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys, like, I actually feel so freaking good right now. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, there's just absolutely no way that this product is already working like that within 10 minutes. And so the longer I sat there, the better I felt. And literally by that night, like I was supposed to go to dinner with some friends and I was going to bail on them because I didn't feel that good. By that night, I felt amazing. And so literally, like I think it was Shiloh that was saying it just kept going all day, or maybe it was Coop. But I will tell you, like I just couldn't believe it because I'm the type, I'm like, oh, maybe it's just placebo because, I'm pretty good at that whole thoughts are things, and like, if I think something, it is. And so I thought that's what it was. But man, I'm telling you, I've been on it. Today was day 5 and I feel so great and I have so much energy and the focus, the clarity, like all the things. And just that fog just being gone is insane. So whatever it's doing, it's working. So I'm just so excited. This could be a $1 billion product on its own, not to mention the peptides and the snow collagen and everything else that we're launching. So I'm just so grateful that we have such an amazing product. And Dr. Carda, thank you so much for being here. And Margie, you're amazing. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Dr. Sarda, I'd love you to jump in and comment on that. Because I had spoken with Michelle earlier in the day and she's like, I am so sick to my stomach. I don't know if it's a bug or whatever. And then she takes the product and she feels fine. Like, comment on that. What's going on
Well,
here?
absolutely. And I preach this all the time. But it's the power of oxygen. And guess what, guys? We have the patent for it. It's the combination. It's the dual combination. It's the anti-inflammatory effect. It's the vasodilation. Let's recap. Brain vasodilation, more blood flow, brain cognition, cardiac, open those blood flow to the heart. No clots, heart pumps better, heart pumps stronger. GI, we forget about the GI tract. It needs blood flow. Your gut has to move, right? It needs blood flow. So nausea, more blood flow. Let's get rid of the nausea. So it boils down to we need to be focused on the vasodilation, the power of oxygen, the fact that it reaches the brain, that it's anti-inflammatory. These are words that you guys just got to come off your tongue. However you want to put it together, these need to just roll off your tongue. Neutralize lactic acid, increase your athletic performance. Just pick your 10, 15 buzzwords for this product and just throw it out there, and people will come, because as soon as they come and try it, you hear what they say. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they're feeling it, and they're not even up to 100% until 45 minutes, and all day long. We've had 4 people with the same experience, all different situations, but you give them all that oxygen, give them all that anti-inflammatory benefit. You free up, you get rid of some of those dead cells, some of those free radicals. That's what you get. It's self-care, not healthcare. And you have to kind of figure it out for yourself now. Why not go with something with human clinical studies, happens to be patented, which is great, right? We're going to stay legit, and there's not going to be a lot of Me Too's right there when you're holding that patent. So I feel very protected by this. Just as you can tell, I'm very excited, very excited.
Before we jump to Leslie, who will be our final testimonial today, I want to share one more synchronicity between what the hydrogen does, and the nitric oxide. You talked about the vasodilation, opening the vessels and all of that. Well, another thing that hydrogen does is it helps to eliminate the bad cholesterol and elevate the good cholesterol. So just saying, my friend, it's huge. So let's bring on Leslie now. I think we got you on camera, girl. Bring it in. Let's hear from you.
Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Here I am. Okay, so just to give y'all that don't know me, this is teeny tiny bit of background. So I have extreme chronic pain. I take opioids. I can have trouble with that word 4 times a day, every 6 hours, and I'm still in extreme pain. So Saturday, I was told just to get up in the morning, do an empty stomach. So the last pain pill I had was like at midnight. I didn't take another one. I drank this at 8:43 in the morning. And within about 15 minutes I don't sleep at night due to my chronic pain. People will say I sleep for about 2 hours a night, on and off. I barely sleep. So when I wake up, I'm beyond exhausted. My eyes won't open. I've put drops in them. They really hurt. There's a lot of problems because of sleeping. So I didn't have my coffee, which I'm addicted to coffee, just like y'all said, addicted, right? Didn't have it, didn't have food, just drank it. And within like 15-ish, 20-ish minutes, I was wide awake. It's not just energy. I don't know how to explain this to y'all to understand. It's not energy like those energy drinks and the things with the caffeine. It's not that type of energy. It's a wide awake, open, wow, I'm here for the world. I'm just like here. And it just kept getting better. I had a Zoom meeting and I was on with the girls, and they're just like, whoa, what is going on with you, right? It was crazy. And I gotta tell you, and this is so hard to explain, but I felt happy inside my body. I've not been happy in about 3 weeks, if y'all know when. And I felt so much happiness in my soul that it just felt good. I mean, I can't describe it. It didn't feel like caffeine. It didn't feel like coffee. It felt nothing like that. It was just this good feeling inside, and that alertness. I mean, just alert. I can't even describe it. I mean, I am describing it, but I don't know if it makes sense. And I felt like this warm hug. It sounds crazy, but another friend of mine, Sarah, that tried it, said the same thing. We felt like a warm hug from inside. And I'll tell you, I did not take a pain pill all the way until that next evening. So I went probably, I don't know, I came from midnight to probably like 6 p.m., which is, I don't even know how many hours because I'm not good with math, but longer than I've gone in forever without a pain pill. I mean, it is crazy. And I had to remind myself to take one. It's crazy. And I just thought I might kind of show you. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I might be having one right here. And just in case you're wondering what it looks like.
Leslie, you're going to be the first of many to give that story of relieving pain. Our society has become so used to just pounding at the brain, at the brain receptors to try to get energy, caffeine, acetylcholine. And what all 4 of you are talking about, you all are very excited, and you've all mentioned that it's not a caffeine buzz, it's not a coffee relying on your coffee. It's a natural, remember that word, feeling. It's a natural increase in all your body systems. They're all better. And when you improve brain, gut, heart, muscles, you're going to feel a big warm hug. You're right. That's a wonderful way to, because we're so used to just stimulating and overstimulating just to try to, treat the symptom, not the problem. Treat the symptom, not the problem. That's what this product is fighting against.
Love that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leslie. And Nueva Nitro, you guys. Nueva Nitro. Like, drop some emojis and some hearts and some love in the chat if you love the name Nueva Nitro. Love, love, love. I have one last question for you, Dr. Sarda, and so grateful for your expertise and just the experience. You guys, this woman is a really big deal. And for us to be able to get her tonight while she's traveling, I just have to say thank you so much. And a huge thanks to Jen and Shiloh and Michelle and Leslie. You guys, I can't wait to get on that plane tomorrow and go get my hands on mine and experience it. But one quick thing, guys, I've been doing this for 35 years. I love an immediate result product. There aren't that many immediate result products. Imagine once you get yours, and this will be happening early June, and you can just share one stick pack sachet with someone and they get an immediate result. Do you know what this means? And when you impact the brain and the heart, this is a big deal. You're really helping people. So, Dr. Sarda, I know you see the whole picture and you see it probably a lot better than even we do. So I just want to say, what do you think is the impact, the profit potential of being able to share and monetize this product, a product of this magnitude right now when the need is so great?
Well, I believe there's no limit to the impact that this can make. For one thing, because I think it's because it is instant gratification. More than that, because it lasts so long throughout the whole day, I think that it's going to basically sort of sell itself, so to speak. So it's just our job to get it into people's hands. And that's really all you have to do. And then it'll take care of itself. I see a lot of products. Between Gary Brecka and myself, it's daily, every day, all day long. And we're not an easy sell. We really aren't. And this has human clinical studies. Very rarely do you ever see that. The fact that it's the patent part has to make you guys feel very secure. I know a lot of you just went through a recent upheaval, and maybe some of your trust is might be worried a little. We've got a patent, so it's okay. And you've got a product that works, and you've got a product that will sell itself. To me, isn't that usually a dynamic trio to put together, and for success? That's what we see in the industry. So I'm not worried how this will do. And my understanding is this is just one of many to come for this company. Looking at the other offerings that are going to be coming out, I am honestly blown away. I am.
Well, your knowledge blows all of us away. So in the chat, lots of love and hearts to Dr. Sarda, who was with us this evening, to all of our beautiful women who gave us testimonials. I bet you can't wait to get your hands on your own Nueva Nitro. So start talking to people. It'll be here before we know it. Thank you, Dr. Sarda. Thank you, everyone, for joining in tonight. Shauna Zimi, thank you for handling all the tech. Love you all. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Bye. Thanks, Dr.
Bye.